I've been really slow in lawnmower repair business this month, this April. It's a really strange. March was really busy. I mean, probably busier than I would have expected. I think I had 8 lawnmowers in March, and we had temperatures getting down to 16 degrees. I remember one time I finished up a lawnmower. I called the guy up, told him, hey, you know, I'd like to bring your lawnmower back. He says, let's wait until it's warmer, because it was so cold. So here it is, April, grass is growing, and nobody's calling. But I look across the street, and that yard really doesn't need cut. I've already cut mine once, and I'm thinking it's going to be a couple more days, and I'm going to have to cut this again. So I don't understand the difference. You know, right across the street, they're not needing cut. That property over there, I don't think needs cut. Now, I will admit, I cut my grass pretty high. I leave the deck all the way up, so I'm not cutting as deep. So the grass here and the weeds here have a better shot of recovery in early spring. So that might have a little bit to do with it. But I've noticed that nobody is asking for, you know, commercial lawn people to come out and cut their grass. I think I've seen 2 people on Facebook, which is highly unusual. I don't see the professional lawn care companies out here cutting grass at all. And across the street would be an example that that would be a professional company that comes out and does that one. The gas station, the hardware store, nothing. So it just really seems odd. And of course, you got the Kansas City people, and I guess they're not coming down yet, which seems strange to me. It's nice weather, although it has been fluctuating temperature dramatically. I mean, we've been in the 30s and then 80s. It's crazy kind of weather, and it's rained a lot, so maybe that has something to do with it. Now, yesterday somebody called and said, asked me if I'd work on a generator. I'm not working on generators anymore. Too many of them are just, the parts are just too hard to get. And the last time I tried to work on a generator, I ordered the parts and they sent me the parts, but one of the parts assembly, it was like 4 pieces that goes into this one assembly, and it was one part number, not multiple part numbers. One part number, 4 pieces, and one of the pieces were missing. And they promised they would send out a replacement, but then said that it was on back order. They didn't have any more. And it was going to take several weeks to get it. So I thought, you know what? They're just too hard to deal with. So I'm not going to work on them anymore. So anyway, he called, and I said, I don't work on generators. And that was a long-time customer. And I would love to have taken it, but, you know, I just don't have anything to work on, so I would have taken it, but I just don't want to do that. You know, the risk is just too high anymore. Still waiting on this lady, the pushmower lady. She's already paid. All they got to do is pick it up. She's waiting on her grandson to pick it up. And they got a log splitter that they want me to work on. And I may not even want to work on those too much longer, but in this case, she just wants me to replace it with a Predator engine. And I don't mind doing that. I mean, I can literally go down to the store, pick up a Predator engine, and put it on there. And if she doesn't pay, then I got a log splitter that I can use, which I've been really wanting a log splitter for a long time. Well, more specifically, I think Carolyn wants the log splitter. I mean, I don't want to split logs either, and we've looked at buying a log splitter, but, you know, for $800 to a few $1,000s, I'm not thinking that's a good idea. We've looked online on Facebook Marketplace, and they're just so expensive, even if they're not running. So anyway, I'm just saying I'll work on a log splitter. But I've been really trying to, you know, figure all this out. What's the mindset behind business being so slow right now? And I don't know if I really understand it. So I've been trying to come up with a strategy, and I think I have one. Look, here's the thing is, I want to make videos for my other channel. And I've talked about this a lot. But I want to make sure that I get up to a certain revenue level before I do any dramatic changes to my life. Once I get that channel up to that revenue level, then I can start really figuring out what I want to do. So what I want to do when I get to that income level, I would say in 4 years, is flip lawnmowers. So I buy a lawnmower, I bring it here, I'd make 4 or 5 videos off that lawnmower, you know, replace the carburetor or whatever it needs. Then take that lawnmower, put it onto this channel, and do a destructive test. And I've heard that a lot of the commenters say that they like that idea. So that's kind of the idea. Well, if business doesn't pick up right now, I would like to go ahead and do that just so I can make videos for the new channel. I don't want to run out of videos. I got a year's worth of videos, but I don't want to just stop and rely on that year's worth of videos hoping that I get a customer. So I've been trying to figure out what to do. The biggest idea would be, well, flip a lawnmower and sell it. But I don't want to sell them because everybody expects a lifetime guarantee through their grandchildren. They want it repaired forever. You know, it's a 20-year-old mower, and they think it, you know, they got it for pennies on the dollar, and they think it should last them like better than a dealer's warranty. So I can't sell them. I'm not going to sell them. It's just too big of a risk. I've already tried it. The Beast, I love that lawnmower. It is a great lawnmower. But there's no way I would sell it. It's old, and parts have continuously started to fail. After I sold it and then bought it back, I've replaced the ignition coil, I've replaced the starter, I've replaced the carburetor. Is there anything else I've done to that? Oh, the stator, the electrical system, I replaced that. So, you know, it's going to need constant attention. I can't do that for free. It doesn't take long. Let's say you make $200 off a lawnmower. You know, you buy one, you spend $200 fixing it up, then you make you sell it for $400, you make the $200 for the labor that you've got into it, and then they bring it back, and back, and back. And then with the Beast, that's what happened. They brought it back, wanted me to fix the belt like 15 minutes after they started running it, and that was a brand new belt. They were brush hogging with it. And then a week later, after I got that fixed, they wanted an R pin replaced. I mean, it was like a 2-cent piece. You know, so I'm running back and forth, fixing all this stuff. I'm not going to do it. So, had an idea today. Her son still lives in the area. You may remember, he stayed with us for a while. And he's doing pretty good. He's got his own place. I mean, you know, so the handout that we, you know, the hand up, I should say, that we gave him. You know, we bought that camper and he stayed in there through one summer a few years ago. So he's doing pretty good. So I've got this idea that if business doesn't pick up in a couple weeks, definitely by May, then I'm going to start buying lawnmowers off Facebook Marketplace again and flipping them. Not with the idea of making a profit. That's not the idea at all. As a matter of fact, I won't make any money off of it. The only idea behind it is I want to make sure I keep videos going up on that other channel. That is key. I can't run out of videos. That's just a terrible idea. So I'll just keep putting videos up there. And that will be, in the long run, a better plan because eventually, you know, those evergreen videos will start making money and eventually they'll pay me back. Maybe not tomorrow, but eventually. And so you got to look at this as a long-term goal, not something that's going to happen overnight. So let's say I put $200 into a lawnmower, I flip it, and then I can give it to him to sell. And he can sell it as is. He doesn't represent himself as a lawnmower repair guy. I mean, he can literally say, yeah, this guy that I know, he flips these lawnmowers and puts the repairs on YouTube. You know, I sell it. He gives them to me and I sell them. And I don't know anything about it. All I know is when you start the key and you hit the mower, it runs. And then it can be as is. Nobody's expecting him to fix it. And since I gave it away, There's not going to be any obligation that I fix it because nobody even knows who I am. He can sell it at his place. He can put it on Facebook Marketplace. And so let's say I fix it up for $200. He gives me the $200 back. Her son does. He keeps whatever profit he made off of it. So he could sell it for 500 bucks. He's made $300. Now I know people are going to say that's crazy, but it helps him out and it keeps my YouTube channel going while I'm waiting for customers. It sounds like a terrible deal for me. I know what people are going to say. You're just getting ripped off there. That's just a bad idea. You need to make money. But you don't understand the concept. For those who say that, they don't understand the big picture. You know, you got to come above the trees. You got to get the 10,000 foot view of the forest. It's not about making money on the mower. It has nothing to do with the mower. It has to do with the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is picking up pace. It has for the last month. It's done a fantastic job. I'm really impressed with it. And so I got one video that gets like 25 views every day from Google, not YouTube. Google search has picked up this. Well, it was a Cub Cadet where I changed the seal on the transmission, and it's getting 25 views a day. It's just fantastic. And so if I can get a bunch of videos doing that, then it starts to pay for itself. And so as long as I'm not losing money on the deal, so you know, I give him 200, I give him a mower that I need 200 from. If he sells it for 100 bucks, then I'm out that $100. That's not going to work. He can't do that. He's going to have to say, well, I can't sell this one. We'll have to figure out something else. So that's kind of the idea, just to keep the channel going. As far as lawnmower repair, you know, the lawnmower repair was a side hustle that I wanted to do, and we used to call it a hobby business because this channel is doing so poorly. And so the only thing that lawnmower was supposed to do is make up the revenue that this was losing out on. If that doesn't work, well, that doesn't work. It's no big deal. We'll figure something else out. We always do. And quite honestly, we don't need the money. I like making the money simply because it adds to the retirement fund. But as far as eating, and we don't need it. You know, YouTube is actually doing pretty good that we make enough money where we can pay the bills and eat. Of course, she's retired. She gets her Social Security check. So between those two things, I mean, we're doing fine. And the thing is we still put money back each month. It may not be as much as what we're doing right now, but even if we put $100 a month away, that's pretty darn good. So just kind of keeping you up to date what I might be doing here. But again, I'm just going to wait a couple weeks. I'm going to start looking for lawnmowers because, you know, I looked this morning and everybody wants a really high price for the lawnmower. I mean, they're talking $400 or $500 on most of them. And I'm not even sure they run. I mean, there was one, it was a 1980s little John Deere. I mean, I've already I already flipped one. And for 400 bucks, I sold it. And he's wanting $200 for that thing. It's just not worth it. There's a cat in the yard, and Red has got her on a staring down contest. You're not going to be able to see the cat, but it's down there by the trailer. A little white spot in the yard, and Red's checking her out. So I guess that's the plan. So if you click this up next box to take the video over to my other channel, I really would appreciate it if you go check it out. So I hope I can inspire you. Come up with a backflip plan so you can live your dreams. Thanks for watching.